Hello there! First of all, thank you for clicking on this video. That's honestly step number one in what I'm trying to do right now. So, I should probably tell you a little bit about what I do, since there's a very good chance that you probably haven't heard of me before. I am Urbex. My goal is that I want to go and explore old Minecraft servers that have long since been abandoned, where the community has kind of picked up and left, but they left all of their builds behind. Quite frankly, there's going to be a day where this server will go offline, and none of this will ever be visible again. So, I want to record it onto film and keep it on YouTube, so that way people of future generations can come back and see these and admire them. Now, if by chance you have watched some of my older videos, you're going to notice that I made a particular change to this. I'm talking. I did not have a microphone at the time. I did, but it sucked, and I decided to invest. I figured that it would probably be good to add a little bit more, start building onto the channel. Now, I've already recorded 2 servers. One of them was Aqualand, and the other one was DK Craft. And this is the third one. This is the Wild. This one's been going for probably about 9 or 10 years solid, and it really shows. I mean, there is a lot to see. People have worked very hard, so I'm excited to get into this. But there is another change that I am making to this channel. One that I believe is going to reshape the way that this server will be perceived in the future. And what do I mean by that? Well, you're just going to have to keep watching to find out. So first of all, where are we? Well, this is spawn. We can see we're in some kind of pavilion. Looks pretty old, looks pretty broken down. It's currently raining outside. It's, oh, well, okay, it was raining. It's a little bit warm. We're kind of in the swamp. It's a little bit boggy. You can smell it. You can hear the water rushing right over there, coming out of the mountain, which is pretty cool. And we got a few different ways that we can explore here. Looks like we got a blue path, and we got ourselves a red path. We got a green path that way, and we got Christmas over here. And not just that. There is other worlds. There's a new world, which there's not as much there, and we'll probably cover that at a later time. But there's an even older world. Yeah, this one leads to apparently a pre-alpha Minecraft version of it. At least I'm pretty sure. It's old. So we're gonna go in there eventually too. Don't you worry. So anyway, I just want you to take a minute to kind of just take in the surroundings. It's nice out. It's quiet. Birds aren't chirping. We got some fish. We got some squids down there. It's pretty nice. So let's go over this way. Let's see what we got. And what a great way to start it off with Christmas! It really hasn't been that long since Christmas too, so this is pretty cool. Christmas tree maze. Merry Christmas. Ooh, a maze. I really like mazes. Brought back from Xmas 2013, and I think that's cool. I think when they can bring builds like this back, that's awesome. I love seeing that. Got some tinsel on there. They got a power star up there. That's awesome. Got candy canes. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Christmas competition winners loot. Oh. I wonder if it opens. Okay, nope. Was it nailed shut? Yep. Alright, well that's not opening, so well, let's see what else we can look at. Got Santa's sleigh. This kind of reminds me of the sleighs back in the old malls in the late 90s, early 2000s, sometimes they'd bring them out, and sometimes Santa was on them, sometimes he wasn't. Really honestly depended. It was pretty cool. We got some reindeer here. Hey, wait a minute. That's gingerbread. Holy shit, let me just... Mmm. Ooh, that's pretty good. Wow. Well, that really took a lot of work to make that out of gingerbread. I mean, I'll tell you what. Gingerbread, not easy to keep into a shape. I know a lot of times you buy it in sort of the gingerbread box houses, but that's like the hardtack stuff. That's not real gingerbread. This is real gingerbread. That's impressive. Props to whoever made that. Mmm. But anyway, where's the maze? Is it up there? Do I have to climb the tree? No. Nope. Is there a secret button or something I can click on here? No. Is this it? Welcome to the Wild Xmas Maze. Bring an item with your name on it. There'll be a raffle. Do not bring a head. Use another item. Well, I am fresh out of enemies, so that's not really going to be much of a concern, but okay. Let's do it. Time for a Christmas maze. Ready? Did it. Okay, where's my prize? Santa? Oh well, I'll come back later. Okay, so are these candy too? Or what's this right here? Nope, that's glass. Oh well. Yep, night's setting in now. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the red road today. We're gonna see what's down here and we're gonna pick through all that. That'll be nice. I do like the atmosphere. I like the tall mountains. I like how well lit it is. That's cool. I'm always kind of a sucker for good lighting. You know, it really doesn't matter what it is as long as it, you know, it's brightly lit, looks good. I'm there for it. PvP protect ends. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we're gonna be just fine. Okay. Mr. Horse. Let's see what else we can find. Yep. Yep. I knew it. I hope you have my prize. I won that fair and square. Come here. That is not what I, that is not what I was supposed to get. You take it. Okay. Well, let's continue along. Monaco. Okay, so it must be like a shop, right? Is there a door? Can I go inside? Looks pretty busy in there. Look at all that. Oh shit. Woo. Okay. You know, see, I would love to sleep, but I can't. So we're just gonna have to rough it. But anyway, no, there's gotta be a door. Come on. Looks like public property. Should be. There's gotta be a way to get in there. Let's look over here. You know, I've always kind of wanted to build a mall like this myself, where it's just encased in a giant cube, and there's like another cube on the inside, and you have all the shops in there. It would actually be pretty good marketing if you would actually have to make people fight to get into your damn shop, too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yep. So another problem, one of the reasons why I didn't do this server next was, originally I was going to do this as my second server, but DK Craft, I chose over it, because this has insane levels of protection. But don't worry, we have a method around that. So I have a hard camera. Yeah, see? You can't hide me from this. Let's go inside. This is cool, look at this. Alright, so we got a section up here. It looks like it's storage. Bunch of different stuff, okay. Miscellaneous, yep. And if we go down a level, we have... okay. This is looking a little bit less like a shop now. What is this? Okay. Melon farm. Alright. What's this? Growing machine using redstone. Yeah, okay. So this is a factory. This doesn't look like a factory. This looks like if I worked at Google. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's not really what I expected. Still cool. I feel like it kind of taunts people, you know? Because if you see it, you think there's going to be something cool inside, and it kind of just turns out that it's not. Well, it kind of puts a damper on my store idea. That's bullshit. Oh well. Let's see what else we got here. Public portal. Okay, so this leads to the Nether. I'm not looking to go to the Nether right now. We got some stuff here. Let's turn this on. Poisonous potato. Glass block. Elsphere, the Pretender. Probably. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I did not travel that far. And this was that new world I was talking about, but yeah, we're not. We need to get back to where we were. There we go. See? Like we lost nothing. Although, that will become a problem later. If we start dying and I'm out in the woods and I don't know where I came from, that's really what the problem is going to start. So for right now, with just us being this close to spawn, I think we're going to be okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't forget. Come here. Come on. You. Damn. Why did it take so much? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm just gonna take a wild stab and say that hard mode is turned on. Fuck. Alright. Okay. Perfect. Anyway. Alright. Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? Serious? Okay. Well, I'm getting a pretty good feel for how my experience is going to turn out in this server, I think. Like I said, it'd be really easy for me to throw that bed down and just sleep through the night, especially because no one else is on. But I can't because everything is locked up by the administrator. Makes it a lot harder. It was also one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this one, because it would made it really difficult, particularly because I didn't have the tools I had at the time in order to do it. Well, I'm persistent now. I am dedicated to doing this. I don't care what it's going to take. Come here. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, it brought the beef. Cool. Okay. I'll take that. So? Okay, you know, I think bad things have happened since I've been hanging around that, so we're just gonna step over this way. Let's also remove these. We don't need these anymore. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, I guess we can check out this. It's a small little house. 2 entrances. I think that's 2 more than is probably needed, but, you know, aesthetic choices and all. What's down here? Alright. Nice little storage area, I suppose. Does it go down? Yeah, it does. This looks like a staircase, so let's just follow it to the bottom. Yep. Well, it's well lit. I'll give them that. Ooh! Oh, yep. There's the cube base and a secret tunnel. Oh. Okay, so that's how you get in. So it's whoever owns that house. That they own this. I gotcha. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Hazmat suit. Ebola protection. Okay, I think it's friendly. Well, I have my own hazmat suit. So I think we're good. What about this? Kind of an interesting design. Well, let's just take a peek in, I guess. Alright. Yeah, there you go. You can look out. See nothing. It's pretty good. Okay, what the hell? This is just a giant block of ice leading right up to the steps. That's not safe. I can trip over that. Whose idea was this? I want some answers. Boy, someone's gonna answer to me later, I swear. I could have slipped on that. I could have cracked my head open. See, you gotta exercise safety when you're in this kind of place. Because I already got ganked by 2 guys. That's not good. I'm already basically cursed. Behold. Yeah, pretty barren, alright. Hell, you even got the weeds over there to... Well, at least you have a nice little well. I like that. It's only a foot deep. Is that coming up from the groundwater? You know, the water table is actually pretty low. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out there were actually caves right underneath us. It is a swamp. I don't know. What else do we got? Saw this over here. Completely unimportant button. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Charity chest. This is just a stone block. Is it underneath? Can I... No, that's like buried 6 feet under. What the fuck? Is this a joke? Am I supposed to reflect on the fragility of poverty or something because of this? Well, I certainly am thinking about it. I mean, really, if you actually consider what charity is, it... okay. Okay. This is the chest. Gotcha. There we go. You know, I did my part. I feel good about myself. Now I can go and ignore the clerk at the grocery store and feel like I've contributed. Oh, free food. I mean, I got plenty, but, you know, free is free. What is that? Okay. Okay, so it doesn't dispense it. It harvests it. That's clever. I like that. So, okay, we have... All cactuses aren't here, so... Yep, that just spits that out. And, that must, bet you $1. Yep. Okay, I get you. Well, I don't need sugar cane, so we're gonna put this back. I'm just gonna... There you go. Yeah, you know what? We don't need that either. Okay. So what else do we got? We got a duck. Duck. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. It's cute. Okay, and a balcony. And I guess we gotta climb. Republic. Oh, really? You gotta make me work for it? I climb all the way up here just to use the furnaces? It's not very nice. Why don't we just keep them down there? What do you gotta do this to me? Okay, I guess I'll crawl down again. You know, I kind of feel like there's like companies out there that probably put people through these types of things, you know, where they promise them, oh yeah, you guys can have, you know, all the coffee you want in the break room. But the break room is like 3 buildings away, so you have to run all the way over there on your break. And it turns out that you're going to waste about 14 minutes of your time doing so. So by the time you actually get over there to get the free coffee, you've already wasted your entire break. And you got to justify to your manager exactly why you were late. So really, you've been cheated out of your deal. It's kind of what that feels like to me. Okay, there's nothing down here. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's this? Let's see here. Luke's pot of gold. Well, I mean, they're half right. I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. Fine. Let's go this way. What else we got? So we check that out over there. There's a tunnel that way. We can probably go back and see what's going on over there later. But I see some houses up there, so let's check that out. What was I thinking about anyway? I had a train of thought going, but I completely interrupted myself because of that pot of gold. You know, I know that the pot of gold is like an allegory, and I don't think there ever actually was a pot of gold, but for once, I would actually just like to find one. I want there to be a real pot of gold somewhere that you could find that's not like 17th century Spanish doubloons, or like Nazi gold or something, that technically owning it is like a international crime because it's like stolen art or something. Like I just want like just a good old-fashioned pot of gold. You know, just scot-free, leash-free, string-free pot of goddamn gold. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're putting their entire music discography on display. It's probably worth a listen. What's this? Vadapo's house. Yeah, that's the bastard that's keeping me from my gold, though. I don't know. Okay. It is a nice place, so why don't we give him some credit? Let's take a look. Yeah. Alright. We'll just sneak right in through the door. Okay. Oh. They got a glass cage right in their living room for a rabbit. That's nice. Not really much else. It's not exactly furnished. What about up here? Is it furnished? No? No, not really. But it's nice and open. You can see out everywhere. That's cool. And there's a deck. Yeah, look at that. See? You can see everything. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go over this way. What about up here? Alright, we got a yoga mat, some chests. We got some light switches that you have to risk your life by bending over and trying to flip it, not fall. It's not a long fall, but still, I don't know. You know, I feel like I would have broken my arm as a 7-year-old if I fell from that height. I've never broken a bone, but I have had friends who have, and apparently it's not great. So, you know, I'm just going to trust them, and I'm going to try not to break my own. I don't really feel like there's much value that you get out of it. Okay, another portal. Neat. We got some kind of hallway system. Now, I just want to point this out. When I do these types of delves, I'm not going to spend too much time underground. I usually find that it's kind of a waste of time, mostly because they end up being mines or tunnels that just lead to other places. And we're going to be visiting them all up on the surface anyway, so honestly, there's not much of a point. But, you know, I'll poke around a little bit. The other thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to just completely expose the map, because if people do decide to come back, I don't want them being able to see all the tunnels that exist in the area. I don't think that'd be very fair, so I'm going to try to keep a bit of a leash on kind of showing around using the free cam in that respect. So, just as just a heads up there. But yeah, nice house. No pot of gold. We got this one though. Yeah, see, this is kind of welcoming. I like this. All right, it's pretty abstract. They chose to leave the lawn in, and then they carpeted this. That's an interesting choice. They filled the door frame with marble. That's another interesting creative choice. Is this the home of an artist? This just all seems weird. I don't think I would have ever thought to kind of make my house this way. Yeah, that leads to the second floor. Cool. This is cool. See, I feel like only artists could kind of come up with this idea, though. Like flowing water, and then they use the blue to kind of fill it in like that. Like, you know, I'm getting that feeling that this is definitely a person with a lot of money to spare. What about over here? Oh, that leads outside. And then that's a contraption. I kind of feel like I would have walled that off myself because that just kind of looks trashy, but again, it's part of the art aesthetic. Los Treleses. Okay. Yeah, so this is just a tunnel. Yeah, we're not going to bother. That's okay. And the half-broken anvil, which I'm sure has its own hidden meaning. What's up here? Oh, yeah? You can't stop me. What's up here? Okay, so this is the main room. Completely empty. Oh, okay, and the door's open. I could have just came in through here, but oh well. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's like sparsely decorated on purpose. Because really, down there, that's the real house. Up here is just kind of where they bring guests in. Like, you invite them in, you go, oh, yes, yes, come in. Yes, do you love my lovely house? And there's nothing. And they go, yeah, it's great, awesome. Can I have a place to sit or drink or something? And you go, sure. And then you take them down a fucking hatch. A hatch in the floor, down a ladder. And then you end up there. So I'm definitely getting that kind of vibe from this place, which is pretty cool. I gotta say. Yeah, and then up here we get outside. There we go. Well, alright then. I think that's everything. What's over here, though? I saw this door, so let's check this out. The Ram's Great Cobblestone Maze. Okay. No, you can't come with. Admission is for people only. That took a lot less than that should have. I'm getting a little feeling that there's kind of an inconsistency going on with these mobs, but you know, that's okay. Test your skill. Hang on to your sanity if you can. I'm already on the way out with that. Part 1 is done. Easy and hard paths available. Open to the public and for admission. See? The public. They're talking about me, not you. Wall of Fame Easy Path. Moonu Cat Guy. Shout out to Moonu Cat Guy. Rule of 2. Grease Sig. Paxson. Shout out to Rule of 2. Shout out to Voda Pro, I guess. Shout out to Grease Sig and shout out to Paxson. Y'all did it. Congratulations. Easy Path. That's pretty cool. Ooh, see, we have the hard path. First finisher, Mr. Rocky Rager. Shout out to you. Shout out to, oh, these are all the same people except for SMH Hazer. SM Hazer. Shout out to SM Hazer. XJ Dog X22. Shout out to you, buddy. Congratulations. What should we do? Exit. Okay. And then over here we have don't worry about baddies. Half slabs keep them from... Okay. Alright, so it should be safe, right? It's kind of like when you go to, I don't know. I don't even know who would have stone mazes, but you get what I'm saying. I am claustrophobic, but that's fine. It should be okay, right? It's safe. Don't forget to bring me some food. Okay. First decision, left or right? Yeah, let's just do the easy. Now the beautiful part about mazes is you just stick your hand on one side and you can basically solve it, so... we don't need notes. We just need basic logic. Oh, okay. So anyway, I really like mazes. You see, the only mazes that I've ever actually done, though, are corn mazes. And corn mazes are really easy to cheat, because you can just kind of walk through them, especially if you get lost. And it's even easier if you know the cardinal directions. Because if you just know which direction that you generally came from, you can kind of just head back that way. You don't actually have to spend that much effort trying to solve those. This, I feel like, would be actually pretty genuinely taxing on a person. Because if you really think about it, right? This kind of a maze... There's no markings, usually. Or at least I don't think there is. Alright. I mean, really think about the maze in Tartarus, right? The one that's constantly shifting and stuff. Like, those are designed to keep you in and keep you busy. Am I going to run into a Minotaur? Alright, I'll just have to keep my ears out, I guess. But yeah. I feel like we just don't have mazes like this in real life. We have haunted houses. We have places that you can pay to go in, but I just don't feel like we have a good old-fashioned stone maze. Like a place where you just really goddamn fear for your life going through one of these. I would be the one to probably make something like that, but I also feel like it would need to be like completely legally airtight before we sort of went down that rabbit hole, you know what I mean? I don't want people coming to me saying that they have been scarred and I have to deal with PTSD claims or something. Hey, keep going. So I would have to have a team of lawyers. I would have to know a quarry. I would have to have people who can get them onto trucks. I would have to have them to bring them out to some field somewhere. Okay. I'd have to get them to put it all together. I would need an architect to kind of build an actual maze and make it actually cogent and make sense. Can't make it too easy. You can try to make it hard, but I mean, you gotta make it at least solvable, you know, because again, you don't want people getting lost in there, and then if someone like a 4-year-old gets stuck in a corner and they die, then you have a wrongful death lawsuit on your hands, and you really just don't want those types of things. That's really not conducive to a good day at the maze. So you want it like in that sweet middle ground of, boy, this is hard, but at the end of the day, you can still find your way back. I do feel like we would need emergency exits, though. This place is lacking that. Because if... Well, I was going to say if there was a fire hazard, but honestly, there's not much to burn. The only real hazard you might have to worry about it is if someone self-emulated and they're running at you while on fire. In that case, yeah, that's a fire hazard, but that's kind of a very specific instance. So, maybe we'll just have, sprinklers. We'll put up a sprinkler system, just make sure that in case there actually is a fire, that it won't kill people. What else would you need? Yeah. Like I said, emergency exits. I mean, yeah, you want people feeling like they get lost, but you also don't want them feeling like that they're going to die if they do. And I also feel like if a wrongful death lawsuit happens, that at least I have some sort of legal out in saying they're the stupid ones for getting lost in a maze in the first place. That's really going to be my only good legal defense. Yeah, it's your fault. You did this to yourself. It's not, who cares if it's my maze? You're the idiot. I'm actually starting to think this might be a good idea. But the question is, should it be a square maze or should it be a round maze? I feel like round mazes are kind of overdone. And they're also pretty simplistic, because you just kind of make a bunch of rings, and then you have people walk through them, and then you find the exit, and then you just keep going closer to the center of the ring, and then you leave, and then it's done. Whereas a square maze, you can kind of add a lot more twists and turns like this is doing. Nice. But then again, are there other types of mazes? Square mazes? Is there such thing as a triangle maze? Can it be like a 3D maze, like a perplexus ball, where really you can go up, down, left, right, and every other which way? Actually now I'm thinking about it, I feel like there's gimmicks you can really attach to this idea on top of it. Like, instead of just having it be like a maze like this, maybe we can have them run around in hamster balls. And we can have little like slides and stuff that'll make people kind of, flow down from one area to the next. That could be kind of cool. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. I feel like I'm probably innovating something. Easy path part 1, O and go back. Good. I feel like I'm starting to innovate something here. You know, like those like marble maze ball tracks that you throw the marble down and then it goes loop to loop and stuff? We can do that with people. I mean, they're in hamster balls, like the big plastic ones, so in theory they should be safe, right? What else can we do? Boats? Bumper cars? I feel like boats could kind of work, but they can't be like motorboats. They would have to be on rafts, kind of like when you go to the amusement park and they got the log ride. It would have to be kind of like that. But then you run into the problem of how do you give people the option to choose where they go? Oh. How about that? Cool. Oh, it's under construction. Damn it. Well, you know what? We're going to take a look anyway. We're just going to take a look. Yeah. See, this isn't even done. That's disappointing. I mean, I like the idea. I think this was going to be something pretty cool. Yeah, and then you would have come down here, and then there would have been this. More of that. Yeah. I don't really feel like this was part of it, unless they really expected us to be down here for a long time. Like, this is enough to start a small society of at least 16 people. Like, if we were going to start developing miniature colonies down here because we were lost for so long, that'd be kind of a cool gimmick. I don't think with my idea that I was going to go that hardcore, just straight up start small miniature social clans in which they have to compete for food to survive because they didn't finish the maze, because the maze was never designed to be finished. But I can kind of see where someone else might try that. That one's a lot more legally gray, though. I really don't think I could pull that off. Yeah, see, in the little cafeteria. They were probably going to turn this into a bigger kitchen. Put some ovens in there. Maybe some fryers. You know? You'd have to hire a couple people to do that full time. But yeah, with boats, I feel like you would have to find a way to make people be able to choose the path. So maybe you'd have little levers that you can throw. What the fuck? Oh. You know, kind of like on the railroad, you throw the lever and you go a separate way. That could be kind of cool. Bumper cars, I feel like, is more of a novelty, and it really wouldn't pay off long term, unfortunately. Okay. If you've watched this far, thank you. That's kind of just a general taste of what to expect coming forward. I hope that we can sort of keep adding on to it and evolve this into something that gets better and better. We'll see. But anyway, thank you very much for your time, and you have a good day.